Hi, my name is Tina Armour, and I'm sure lots of you have seen my spell videos and a video of me giving a reading. I'm making this video to give you spell tips and to talk about readings and to give you my background. I have been psychic all my life. I have done readings for my family as young as 10 years old. When I was 15, I had cancer till I was 17. So I couldn't leave the house for 2 years basically. So that gave me 2 years to study on spells, to develop my psychic abilities even more. In 2009, I went public. I owned my own New Age shop. I have been on AM radio. I've been on my local news channel. I hosted my own psychic fair, and I've read at Miami University. I was invited there to give readings by them. I now work an international psychic hotline. And that's my background. So I'm going to talk about readings. Some people are hesitant to get readings because they're afraid. Readings are not bad. Okay, people get readings to help guide them, to help make a better decision, and to warn them of what's to come and what's going to happen that's positive in their life. A reader should always be honest and tell the person what they see, but they can be honest in a kind, loving, understanding way. So if a reader sees something negative, for instance, if a reader sees their client's going to lose a job, the reader would say, you know, you may lose your job. So before you lose your job, you might want to go over your resume, spruce it up, spruce yourself up, and start networking. So that gives them the opportunity to start looking for another job before it actually happens. Positive reading, you know, I see you going on a vacation this year. I see you finding your significant other. That's a positive reading, again, in a loving, kind way. A reader should always be kind and understanding. There are some readers that are out there that are just negative and dark, and all they do is talk about the negative stuff. When a person gets done with the reading, they should not feel sad. They should not feel depressed. They should feel confident that they know what's going to happen and that they have the tools to prepare themselves for the future. Now, keep in mind, with that being said, you have free will. So if a reader tells you something that they see and you decide to go left or to right, that's your free will, that's your choice, that's not the reader, that's you making your decision there. Okay, but readings are not bad. They're not scary. They're there to help you. They're there to guide you, and they're there to warn you. Keep in mind, a good reader will never put their opinion into a reading. If someone starts putting their opinion into a reading, they're not connecting with you. A reader's job is to tell what they see, not to put their opinion in it. Readings should always be confidential. Some people want their friends sitting in. I tell people that's fine. Things may come up, that's personal. If they're okay with it, then I'm okay with it. But a reader would never discuss anybody's reading or put their opinions into a reading. Or you don't want to be dark and negative, but you could be honest in a loving, kind, understanding way. So now we're going to talk about spells. Tips for spells. We're going to start with money spells because everybody needs money. Okay, money spells are done on a Thursday afternoon or even in the morning, but from morning to afternoon on a Thursday on a waxing moon. When you are doing a money spell, keep in mind, watch your wordings. I have wealth without end. I have. Not I need, or I like, or I want, or I don't have, or I have to have. I have wealth without end. Money comes from many sources. I do good things with money. I'm a money magnet. Money loves me. I love money. Whatever the affirmation may be, watch your words. And some people will tell you when you're doing a money spell, well, if you need $1,000 just to pay your bills, that's what you ask for. No, don't do that because that's all you'll get. When you do a money spell, keep in mind, money comes from many sources. It could be winning the lottery, getting a bonus at work, a promotion at work, a better paying job. Opportunities open up the door. It could be a relative or a best friend that wins the lottery and that blesses you, okay? Or, whatever it is. So keep in mind, when you're doing a money spell, the sky's the limit. Ask for that Mercedes. Ask for that Jaguar. Ask for that Hawaii trip. Ask to take your family to Disney World. Ask for your child's college tuition, okay? Because the sky is beyond the limit when it comes to money spells. Keep in mind, when you're doing a money spell and you have what you need, then you're going to help others. You want to give back, okay? If it's buying someone lunch, buying them gas, giving them $50 for some pocket change for the week. That's fine, because when you do a money spell, you want to help other people when you receive money, and you just don't ask for what you need, you ask for what you want and beyond. Okay? And you do good things with money, and you always say harm to none. You don't want anything bad to happen to someone in order to get money. So you always say harm to none and the good of all. The reason why you say to the good of all, because when you have what you need, you're going to help other people, okay? So when you get money, other people have money. If people have money and they want to bless you, money comes in that way. Money spell. Love spells. Done on a Friday evening on a waxing moon. And you never want to do a love spell when you're feeling lonely and depressed, because you won't draw the right person in. You want to do a love spell when you're confident, you're happy, and you're in a good place in your life, because you want a healthy, happy relationship. You just don't want any relationship. I get what it's like to want a companion. Of course you want a companion. Everybody wants a companion. Who doesn't want to share their life with somebody? But keep in mind, when you're doing a love spell, you don't want just anybody. You want the right person. So you want to watch your wording. For instance, you would say, I am in a healthy, happy relationship. Not, well, I want a relationship, or I wish I could find the right person. No, I am in a healthy, happy relationship. And don't put a cap on where you're gonna meet someone. I met my husband in a bar. We have been together 16 years. Our relationship is based on trust. Everybody has issues, but we have trust. We're healthy. We're happy for the most part. And you know what? No, he's not an alcoholic, and neither am I. People say, well, you don't want to meet someone in a bar because you'll meet an alcoholic. Not true. I met my husband in the bar. We have trust. I go on vacations with my friends. He goes out of town for business. So that's the key word when you're doing a love spell. It's trust and healthy. And don't put a cap on it. You may meet him at a gas station. It may be through a neighbor. It may be through a coworker. So don't put a cap on when you're going to meet your significant other, because you're putting it in a box and you don't want to do that. Another thing with doing money spells or love spells, be open-minded, be optimistic, don't be dead set and so serious, and don't be playful. Well, I'm just going to do this for the kicks of it. No, you don't want to have that attitude either, and you don't want to be rigid, because you don't want to have that negative, rigidity energy come in and have meet someone that's just rigid and negative. So you want to be open and you want to be optimistic. Release spells, letting go spells. That's done on a wanging moon, because the wanging moon takes things away. There's several release spells, whatever one you choose. Make sure you really want to let go, because if you don't want to let go and you let go, that may be a problem. So make sure you want to let go. Passion spells, protection spells, done under a full moon. Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing passion spells. Maybe you need to uplift your marriage a little bit and uplift the passion. Maybe you want to protect yourself from someone negative. But that's on a full moon. Just watch your wording. Make sure you're open. Make sure you're optimistic. Again, doing release spell, make sure you want to let go. And with a reader, keep in mind, a reader never puts their opinion in a reading. If your reader should never read when they're in a bad place or feeling negative. Sometimes if you go get a reading and you don't like that person's energy, don't get a reading from them, because they're not connecting to you. You're not connecting to them. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're getting a reading. Readings are not bad. They're there to help guide you. Just stay away from, negative readers, because if someone's negative or you feel like their energy is not right, that's your intuition telling you you're not supposed to get a reading from that person. I encourage you to go see more than one reader to verify the other reader's reading. Everybody sees things differently, but again, a reader should never put their opinion in it. They should never discuss readings, because that is personal and confidential. A reader will tell you what they see honestly, but in a loving, kind way. So that's readings and that's spell tips. And I gave you my background, and I hope everyone has many blessings. I hope everybody is open to things this year, and I hope everybody has abundance and good health this year. And thank you for listening to my video, and let me introduce myself to you and give you my background. Thank you.